So here we are at Samaritan's Purse main warehouse in Kathmandu. This is where it all happens, so let me show you around. So behind me you see piles and piles of kitchen sets. These are what we give out to families when they're first displaced so that they can start cooking their own food because they've lost everything they had in their households. They've lost their gardens, they've lost their crops, they've lost all their food. It's been buried under rubble. So here we give them items so that they can start cooking their own food and keep their families healthy and sustained. So one of the most important things for these families is keeping safe from the elements. Monsoon rains are coming very, very shortly, and without blue plastic, without tarpaulins, these families will be completely exposed to torrential rains and won't be able to keep their families safe or protected. Each of these pallets that you see before me has 20 rolls of blue plastic. Each of those rolls gives enough for 100 families to stay dry from the rains that are coming very soon. Our volunteers are working tirelessly every single day and have been since the day of the earthquake itself. These guys are people whose families are also affected by the earthquake. They're working 12, 14, 16, 18-hour days constantly, 7 days a week. And then when they go home, they have to care for their families and sort out their houses, many of which have been destroyed themselves. So we really thank God for these amazing servants. So 5 trucks arrived from the border in India today. They're now being reloaded up from our warehouse full of hygiene kits to go out to families who've been displaced from the earthquake in Bidur district. Okay, and here we have blankets alongside the tarps. We give each family blankets as well to keep warm. When the rains come, it's going to get really, really cold. Some of the areas we're working in are very remote and very high altitude, so it gets freezing at night. These blankets will help keep people warm. Behind me, you probably can't see all of it, but there's over 500 bales here. Each bale contains 30 blankets. That's over 15,000 blankets remaining here. Everything you see in this warehouse is going to be distributed and out to families by the end of next week. What we've got behind me now are large tents. Now, some of these are going to large families. Others are going to churches that have lost their buildings. Others are going to institutions like health centres or schools. So for example, when a school has been destroyed and the kids can't study, we're providing them with these large tents so that the kids can get back into school and get the education that they deserve and have been missing out on since the earthquake happened. So looking around the warehouse here gives you an idea of the scale of the relief effort here in Nepal. We've had over 100 trucks bring relief supplies in, 7 aircraft been chartered bringing relief supplies in. Over 1,100 metric tons of supplies have come through this warehouse here to be distributed to families who've lost everything. Once it goes from this warehouse, it goes on some of the most dangerous, treacherous and impassable roads that I've seen in my 10 years experience overseas. So the supplies you see here are giving people not only immediate relief from the dreadful situation that they're in, having lost everything, but they're giving them a reason to hope for a better future.